And we are back with more tabs. We will see this person's army. As usual, someone underestimated them, so they didn't use that much effort. They just did a few of those on a few snake archers. And a few shield dudes. And even some Sarissa people who always kept crashing into walls and then couldn't move. Let me show you an example. Here. See? He spazzes out. Okay, and the battle begun. Watching it from the eyes of this statue, it looked cool from this point of view. The executioner probably fell off that building. And it appears the eco people are winning. And I wonder if that one guy, no, he's not. That one guy who was spazzing out. And this snake person just went crazy. And their potion sellers were like, try my new potion, it works. After this, the battle was over. They moved on. And then yet again, the Greeks realized they needed more power. So they got out their best army. And then they got some snake archers to snipe the people from the sides. But on their side, they also had snake archers. And the king's best army, and even a minotaur came. They released the wild beast. But on their team, they had shield bearers too. And they even, and for this special occasion, they got out Old Broccoli Man. And the Bone Mage died recently, but a new one, someone revived him with their cough cough potion. And as usual, more potion sellers, and then opposing potion sellers, and then more potion sellers, and then some hay bales, bard, squire, archer, healer. They even got a knight and stole a catapult, and they also stole a ballista. And they got some more farmers, some halflings. And they also got a few drunk jesters and a executioner. And then the battle begun. Who will win? Definitely not them. Actually, this is a good point of view. It just appears Broccoli Man is falling to the ground. Broccoli Man smashes things. The battle was over. The eco people were too powerful. Then they met the Vikings. They were not used to this new cold territory. And the Vikings had a secret weapon. They had an ice giant on their side. So they thought they realized them as a threat, but not super large of a threat. So they only got an ice giant and a few jarls. But on their side, they thought, oh, only that many people? We just need to hire a Valkyrie, and then we just need some more potion sellers who think their potions are better, even though their potions froze, however, so they could not go into battle. And then the hay balers were the only ones to come, because the Valkyrie was here because they're used to the cold, but the hay bales have thick insulation. They even bring back a mammoth from time because it had thick fur. And there weren't very many people, but the captured Minotaur was also released, and thus the Battle of the Icelands begun. They neutralized the threat, so they realized they needed more firepower. So they got, let's see, where is it? They got Broccoli Man, but it was so cold, his broccoli froze, and he got a thick back, and his back he swelled a lot, so much, and he lost his broccoli, so he became Ice Giant. And they also got these people, and they also recruited some berserkers, and even a longship. And the second battle begun, and they even got some mystical ice archers. Ooga booga. Pew, pew, pew. They killed the ice giant, and then they eliminated them. The Vikings were a tough kind. Extremely tough. So they bring them to the coldest region. But at this point, some people had some very advanced technology for their kind. So they recruited some hunters from Asia to come and battle for them. And the jesters were so drunk they couldn't even feel the cold. And their hay balers with the thick insulation. And then let's see what to next. They got mammoth, and they got some Valkyries, some brawlers, peoples, and some berserkers, and even some mystical ice archers. On this side, however, they had a large amount of headbutters. Their army was prepared and tough to beat. And yeah, Broccoli Man yet again tried to be there, but he just turned into an ice giant. They couldn't use their ice giant because he was defeated. And the last battle began, and it looked like they were kind of already losing. The long ship smashed. Many the bodies piled up. People with crossbows were like, pew, 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 pew. People with crossbows from Asia started firing, but little did they know soon Asia would be fired at. And they finally destroyed. And the Asians realized they were betrayed and were filled with rage. The Eco people tried to invade Asia. Some teachers wanted their new way, and some more drunk jesters came. Their army was much larger than it was in that area because it wasn't as cold. Or is it? And then some healers came because all they wanted is peace. And then even the legendary Bob Ross came. And Bob Ross had helpers, so he would perform much better when doing Bob Ross things. They also got a wheelbarrow dragon from their side, but they had more. They also had ninjas. And some monks protecting the temple. Oh, oops. No. And then the monks wanted to protect the temple. There was even a dragon, which was super scary, and they had huachas. And the Monkey King even came, just in case. But on their side, they also had a few ninjas and monks. These monks, they thought their temple was false and stuff. They even got a big huacha. And also some firework archers. An idea purely original from them. And they also had some samurais on the front lines. And one samurai and a few samurais fell down the hole of death. There was even a samurai on their team, but he was also kind of dumb. And the battle began of Asia. The huachas decimated everybody right here, but then they were rendered useless. And then Bob Ross was doing excellent. And my gosh, this is what happens when you give cheerleaders access to huachas. Oh my. It appears this one super huacha was decimating everything, but was also abusing all the cheerleaders under it. And the Reds, the Eco people, won, but they did not have many people left. So they decimated all of Asia. And we're going to do the finale tomorrow. So, one more for fun. So, how about a bunch of people with crossbows and a bunch of drunk jesters versus... Oh, the music sounds cool. Versus a super-powered Artemis. Actually, where is it? If you get... Yeah. If you get a Da Vinci tank, and then you get a bunch of cheerleaders, I like the music in this. Watch this. Oh, dang it. Are they not? Yes, it's working. Da Vinci tornado. Oh, this. They're all just firing at the cheerleaders and they're cheering. So fun. Wow. This is good. Alright. Okay, that's it for today's video. See you guys later. Bye.